Hey folks, welcome to this new video on cooking Texas brisket with Pitmaster Mark Lerma of Lerma-fied Barbecue out of Stockdale, Texas. Some great Texas barbecue. Learn how to do it yourself. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell and enjoy the video. Folks, we're up here at the ACL Music Fest. We got Dr. Lerma on the briskets here. We're injecting them, getting them ready to go on this pit. We're gonna feed some boys tonight that are gonna be hungry after loading lots of shows in and out. Today we're gonna try something new. Our friends at Penshorns Meat gave us a good deal on these briskets and some fajitas. We're gonna try out Robert's Rub from Penshorns. So we're gonna let you know how it is at the end of this video. All right, Dr. Lerma is throwing the Robert's Rub from Penshorns on there. And I'll let you in on one of his little secrets. He does the cap up method, keeps it from blowing away, puts it out a little more even. It's one of the tricks he said that I could actually put on this video. So we're gonna let you know how this ends up, folks. It's your old buddy BA and Lerma.
Lerma-fied brisket.
The Lerma-fied.
That's the thing here at Backline. Like, hey.
And Dr. Lerma is placing them strategically.
Huh?
We're ready to go. We got some heat down here in the box. We'll keep checking in with y'all, folks. The doctor says it's time to spin. Oh, that's goodness. Oh, that's pure goodness. I'll have some burn ends before long, right?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Absolutely. All right, let's throw a little bit more of the Penshorns on there. Yep.
Penshorns, he said.
Penshorns.
Now, folks, just because Mark and I are from Stockdale, Texas, we're not cooking on no damn Traeger or Pit Boss or whatever. We do like to use some technology here. So we'll be probing this meat, looking for the right temperature when we need to pull it off and wrap it.
All right.
Where we at?
Well, Brent, we're 162 on the one close to the fire, 149, 144 on the other two. So I think we're gonna take the one taking the brunt of the heat. We're gonna swap them around and get them evened up a little bit before we wrap them.
Cool.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, let's see what we got.
Oh, that is
good.
Goodness.
Looking good. So let's take this one.
You know, I'm Mark, I may need to do this right here.
You gonna cut that tip off?
I mean, I may need to. All right. I mean, you got to.
All right. All right, move these over here just for a bit. Reckon who stole that piece?
Yeah, I wonder.
may be wondering why we're moving them to the smoker box. Because we got other shit to cook.
So for lunchtime appetizer, what we got here is some Penshorns pre-seasoned pork and beef fajitas. Boys, I'm telling you, these are the kind right here. Don't got to do nothing to them. Throw them on the fire and go.
Wait. You might have to cut them because they're too big.
I mean, nothing wrong with too big. That's what she said.
Fajitas.
Lerma-fied.
Lerma-fied barbecue. Here we go.
Lerma-fied right there.
Wrap them for a while.
All right, what temp are they coming off at, Mark?
Right now, they're average about 165, 170 internal temp. We'll wrap them until they get up to 203, 205.
Okay.
Oh, let's get these unplugged. And we'll just do one at a time.
That is beautiful.
Look at that.
That is beautiful.
Let's try it this way. The wrap method ain't nothing special. Get it in there.
So you wrap them in the butcher paper, then foil.
That's how I do it. There's no right way, no wrong way. Everybody does it different.
Oh, I'm pretty sure in the comments we're gonna hear.
And we'll hear a lot of BS about that's not how you're supposed to do it. But you know what? To each his own. You can do it how you want to. To me, this is my right way. To you, you got your right way. All right. Numero uno.
So we're going back in the main barrel pit
Back
now.
in the main barrel because we're gonna cool it down and cook them just a little bit slower than what we did initially. So.
Man, H.E.B makes some great barbecue stuff.
Yeah, I love H.E.B, especially their aluminum foil. It's heavy duty. It very seldom rips on me. So let's get number 2 out of here.
Look at it dripping. Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Yeah, there's even some people that don't put temperature probes in them, but like I said, to each his own. I don't like opening it up and stabbing it with an external probe too much. I like to leave them in there and let them cook. So,
Less you open that door, the better off we are.
everybody knows if you're looking, you ain't cooking.
That's right. Oh, there's stuff on there I want to pull off and eat right now.
I might have pulled a little bit too much paper for that one, but that's all right. It won't hurt it.
So you think going with a butcher paper, then wrapping in foil, lessens the amount of dry out it does?
Well, the butcher paper, it'll hold the moisture, but it lets it breathe at the same time. If you put it in foil, and only foil, it tends to hold all the juices but it doesn't really soak anything up, so you have a pool of juices down at the bottom of the foil. I like to wrap them in paper first, so that way all those juices are still there, but they're kind of soaked up in the paper a little bit where it's not pooled.
Makes sense. But I do like to take that juice that gathers and then pour it over
Absolutely.
when I'm eating it. Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Or dunk some bread in that juice. Woo!
Yep.
I'm sure that'll get comments that that's not good for you, but oh well.
Well, you know, how much stuff nowadays is good for you?
Guarantee you Texas briskets ain't killed nobody.
Not unless you choked on it. All right, we'll check back in just a little bit.
So we're gonna let them now go to an internal somewhere around 203, 204.
Somewhere around there, yeah. Yeah, we'll pop the lid open around 205, around 200 on our handy dandy little, I don't remember what it's called. I got it off of Amazon. It's Inkbird makes this. It'll hold 5 temperature probes plus 1 for your pit temp. They're about 60, 65 bucks on Amazon. They're not indestructible. This is my second one, but the first one, you know, has gone through hundreds of briskets, literally. So anyway, we'll check back in about, well, we're not doing it on time, so when our internal temp hits about 200, we'll stick them with another Inkbird. Where'd that other one go? I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here it is. We'll stick them with a instant Inkbird temp gauge.
You get those on Amazon also?
Also, I think these are around 30 bucks. So,
Awesome.
pretty good little deal. Anyways, we'll check back in a minute.
Gonna do some fajitas for these boys for lunch. Oh, now. Those granzines. Not granzines. No. We're gonna cook them boys some fajitas for lunchtime. They'll start rolling in here. These Penshorns fajitas. They are the kind boys. Doing them a little non-traditional. We're doing some French fries as well over here. Some of the American boys.
Lerma French fries.
Lerma-fied French fries.
Guess what's going on top of these?
Mayonnaise.
No.
Come on.
Penshorns.
Penshorns.
Yep. That's good stuff right there.
What is it again? Let me see. Penshorns. Robert's Rub.
Robert's Rub. Not only good on brisket and fajitas. Let me tell you something. If you ain't never tried it on Lerma fried French fried potatoes, you're missing out. This is like heaven.
Heaven.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
No, you cannot have any of this. So, when I was making the burgers, I let it go a little bit over. My temp that I normally pull it out is 205. So we're going to pull it out now at 207. Shouldn't make too much of a difference, although sometimes it does. But these should be all right. We're going to pull out the one that's labeled number 1 on my handy dandy little thing here. It's that one. We'll follow there it is, one way in the back. So we're going to pull that one out. I'm going to set it up here on the cutting board. And we're going to let it rest for about an hour before we even try and slice into it. That's going to let it soak up some of the juices that might be left in the bottom of the butcher paper and the foil. And it'll let it
So a lot of that juice that has come out when you let it rest, that's the whole reason, because it will absorb those juices
it'll absorb
back
it
in.
back into it, and it'll help the brisket tighten up a little bit. so that it'll be easier to slice.
Awesome.
And then one of the guys brought me some corn, so we're
Oh, that's gonna be delicious.
doing some corn.
You know, I'll shuck that thing and I'll just stick it in that whole tub of butter and come out with it. Put some chupacabra, some tahini on it. Yes.
There you go. There you go. Anyway, we'll check back in about 45 minutes or an hour and see how this thing's rested.
There we go.
All right.
100% Myrtle approved.
We're back. Once again, Robert's rub. We didn't video the part about putting these together because everybody pretty much knows how to do it. But we're all gonna sprinkle some of this stuff on there. Well, here we go. Doesn't take much. This is a pretty good seasoning. Pretty good all around seasoning. So if you saw the earlier video, we put some on the fries and those just came out awesome. So we figured, why not put them on the bacon? A lot of people don't season their poppers, but I do. I like to try different ones. It just gives it that little extra kick. So here we go. We'll smoke these for about 30 minutes or so. I know what you're saying. Why are you putting them in a pan? Put them on the grill. Well, they're gonna get smoked and they're gonna cook. So to each his own. We'll do it our way. You do it yours. Here we go. See how it comes out. All right. We got these rested up for about hour and a half. We'll start slicing them up, see what they look like.
On your path to recovery, and call me. Let's share a discreet, confidential conversation.
Let's see what we got here.
Oh, somebody get me a piece of bread to sop that juice up with.
Yeah, we don't want to throw that away.
No.
Joe, you have a pan over there? A clean one? Yeah, that juice is going, jus is going right in the bottom after we slice everything up. Look at that.
As you speak Mexican and French?
Yeah, I know French fries too. French toast. All right.
For all y'all, we've been friends all our life, so I don't have to use the third syllable.
Yeah.
And if it offends anybody, I apologize. Like I said, we've been friends all our life. So third syllable is completely optional with us.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
Tell them how you're doing this.
Well, right now I'm just going to slice it in half, see what the inside looks like. Nice and juicy, just like we expected. Now these are small briskets. Normally, when we cook, we're cooking for 700-800 people. This is probably a few of these small ones for 20 people, 30 people. So we're not really going real big on this. You can't not really see this on the camera, but the grain is going this way. So we're just gonna cut it against the grain right there. I've never used this knife before today, but it actually works pretty well. This is a Oklahoma Joe's brisket slicer. Works pretty damn good.
I hate the ones that tear the top of the bark and all that.
Right. We did a real light bark on this one, just because we're not in a competition. You know, this is just a feed the guys.
Wait a second. Look at that piece right
I
there.
tore that off just for you, Brent.
Golly.
We're doing this just to feed the guys here at the job site. So
By the way, we're here at ATX Backline in Buda, Texas. ATX Backline provides all the backline sound equipment, amps, guitars, mic stands, music stands, monitors, monitor mixers, and everything for the ACL music festival that's going on. And what we're doing is feeding a lot of the full-time employees, and the got several temps that have to come in to fill the manpower for this facility. Brad Hutton and them do a great job at ATX Backline. So if you find yourself needing any backline music equipment, this is the place to be. Now,
take a look at that smoke ring.
there's a beautiful smoke ring. Mark, most people, or some people may not know, really, what's the time? 2 hours, you're gonna get all the smoke you're ever gonna get, right?
Well, it varies. You know, these small briskets, we left them in there a couple hours before we wrapped them. When you get upwards, you know, the bigger 14, 16, 18 pound briskets, you might have to leave them a little bit longer. But it's mostly people's preference, you know. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. Here you go, Joe, try that. That's money right there.
And, you know, this profile, I don't know that you've ever sampled them before, have you?
You know, no, I better not say it. I'm not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. I've been told that you have to reach a certain weight to be a pitmaster. And I've been working on it. I'm nowhere near a pitmaster, but I like what I make. If you can't tell, I've been watching my figure get bigger and bigger every year.
So the point makes the best burn in, do you think?
That makes the only burn in.
The only burn in.
If you're trying to make burnt ends out of the flat, you got basically charred flat. There is no burnt ends made from the flat. At least that's what I'm told anyway.
I'm sure someone in the comments will
I'm sure we'll get some comments on that.
that will let us know if there's another way. And hey,
By all means, yeah. If you got any good ideas.
and I don't care where you're from. Now, I'm not saying I don't like it. When they take that hog jaw bacon and pork belly and they cube it up,
There you go, Brent.
and they make those what they call poor men or quick burn ends. Now those are not burn ends. They're damn good, but those are not burn ends.
Right. Try one, Joe.
Oh,
Yeah. All right. We got 2 more briskets to go. I don't think we're going to video all that, but it's going to be exactly the same. So, here's to the good ones. Penshorns. Give it a try if you haven't. How about that?
how about that?
Yep. Number $5.
Lerma 5.